This is my 1971 GMC 3/4 ton 4x4 Suburban. Now this is mostly original paint. As far as I am aware, there is no Bondo on this vehicle. If there is, it's very thin. I haven't come across any. I don't think there is any. It's mostly original paint. There's been some touch-up paints done here and there, but this is the original color. It is a 3/4 ton, so it originally came with a 402 big block Chevy. All the glass is good. There's no cracks in any of the glass. And this is the interior. We have a new dash, a new padded dash. It has 118,000 original miles, and the door panels are in decent shape. Some of these handles have been replaced, some are original. The windows all go up and down, no problemo. All that works. It no longer has the big block in it. It now has a rebuilt small block Chevy. It's a 350. It has an Edelbrock Performer RPM aluminum intake manifold. It has a new Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and a new Edelbrock air cleaner. It has an onboard air supply system, like an air compressor. And included is a hose that clips in there, and you can air up your tires or inflate a inflatable boat or whatever you have. And that air supply is also to supply the Suburban with its air horns, which I will show you now. Oh yeah, the air horns. If anybody decides to get in your way. It has brand new Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires. They are 315 75R16. It has the locking hubs, the good ones, the Spicer hubs. And in Outback, the rear diff is a 14-bolt GM diff. And being a 3/4 ton, it has the extra large brakes on it. The brakes are very good. They've been replaced recently as well. And in the front, I was told this is a Dana 44, but you know, those who are knowledgeable can look at that and tell me if that is a Dana 44 or not. And it has new Bilstein shocks all the way around. And right today is a very hot day. It's 95 degrees today, and it has no overheating problems. It runs real good. See, windows all work really nice. This is the three door. It only has the 3 doors. It's kind of odd having only 3 doors, but that's what it is. There's the back seat. Underneath the back seat, there is a heater. There is a rear heater in the back there on a cold day. Maybe this doesn't mean anything to somebody who lives down south, but up here in Canada, I am just across the Canadian border from North Dakota. It gets very chilly, and that rear heater really comes in handy. But you can see the shape of everything on the inside. The heater controls, those are new. And it also has a dash cam. The dash cam has a forward-facing camera and a rear-facing camera. That is included. And oh yes, we have a 4-speed transmission. This is extremely rare. There were less than 300 GMC Suburban 4x4s made with a 4-speed transmission in 1971. It's very rare. This Atomic Energy of Canada, this is actually where this vehicle spent its life, was at an atomic energy plant. Out in the country, it was in a small town in southern Manitoba, and that is why it has made it all this far without, you know, extreme amounts of rust. Yes, there is some rust, but what you see is what you get. This truck was not exposed to a lot of salt over most of its life. This is the worst of it here. And so that will need to be patched. And you can see the floor here. This needs to be replaced too. Fortunately, complete floor is available for this for $500, so it's not too bad. But it's a great driving truck. I drive it all the time. Oh yeah, we have a new master cylinder. That's right, I replaced that too. But it starts and runs great, and I've been driving it around for a while now. I drive it every week, and it has been a great vehicle. I'll show you the back now. And this is included in the purchase, and so is the spare tire. But what is not included in the purchase is this slip tank that I use to get fuel for my business. This will not be included. But this will be. This is the hose for that compressor up front if you need to inflate some tires. That will be included. But this is what it looks like back here. If you want to do that Drake In My Feelings challenge where you walk beside the vehicle and dance, this is the perfect vehicle for it. Watch this. This is first gear. That's first gear. And it'll do that all day long. And I can dance it up. I don't know what the dance, how it goes, but you can do that if you want to. This is the perfect vehicle for it. This is a great driving old truck. I drive it all the time. It's not loud. Shifts pretty good. It has really good brakes. This thing will lock them up if you step on the brakes. First gear is so low, I don't even use it usually. I start off in second. If you do buy this vehicle, you need to get used to people giving you thumbs up and smiles and want to talk about it all day long. Everybody loves this thing. I don't know if it's because it's an old Suburban, or if it's because it's bright yellow and they notice it, or if it's because I have blinky on the side of the vehicle, but people do love this old truck. The four-wheel drive works really good in this truck. Insert video here. That was me going four-wheeling in the sand dunes close by, and this thing really goes off-road well. Let's listen to those four barrels open up. And that is a tour of my 1971 GMC 3/4 ton Suburban. 4x4, 4-speed manual transmission. I live just north of the Canadian US border, and would be happy to meet anybody from the US who wins the auction, who would like to meet at the border. I have no problem with that. I'll drive it down to the border and meet you. And it is the closest border to me is Pembina, North Dakota, and that's where I would likely meet you. So Good luck everyone on the bidding, and you got yourself a good basis for an amazing vehicle, fun 4x4 or restoration or whatever.